There he is, doggy.
You want to dance with him? There you go. Grooving to the M. All right. Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And my name's Mike.
And today, we're cracking up in a new bottle, Jack Daniel's Bonded. All right.
Bonded?
So we searched long and far, and we've been waiting for this. And thank you, Massachusetts, for not letting anything in. I don't know what's going on because there's been everybody in the world has done the two of them together. So Jack Daniel's came out with a new product in forever. Jack Daniel's Bonded and Jack Daniel's, I believe it's called Triple Mash.
It is.
We cannot find Triple Mash. We've gone to like 3,000 stores. As it is, Mike finally found Jack Daniel's Bonded, so we're trying to get it out as soon as
Most are regular
possible.
at a lot of liquor stores. They're like, oh, you again?
Yeah, and some of them are like, "What is that? Never even heard of it." Like I don't know what it is with Massachusetts, but so we ended up finding it. I didn't even do
Even Rhode Island had the same answers.
Yeah, no.
I just left Rhode Island.
Again, it did say it was coming out in May, which it is, but it's like late to early May, so I thought it would already be out by now, but. It is
in places.
It is the same mash bill as the regular Old Number 7. It's of course bottled in bond, so it has the 4-year age statement. It's been in the same distillery in the same distilling season. It has to be 100 proof.
I failed you again because I didn't read this bottle.
No, that's well. They hand selected the barrels in order to do it and stuff like that. So. The difference being, it's coming in a 700 milliliter because I think they're doing it overseas and they didn't obviously want to do 2 bottles. And again, I've watched a bunch of other people do it, and it's like cool $29 in Kentucky, but we have to pay $37.99 up here so far. That's what we got it for.
Cool $38.
But then again, I actually found it online in the store for $45. So.
A cool $38.
Yeah, so this wasn't actually bad considering
It's funny too because they had a few of those, and then they have a rack for the triple mash.
It's just
ready, spaced, priced out, and everything.
And I actually stopped at the store that you normally go to, and she's like, "No, we're still waiting on that one. It hasn't come in." They kept saying it was coming, but it's just not here. So this is the difference. So regular Old Number 7 is aged, I think it's like I don't think it has an age statement, but I think it's it's a Tennessee whiskey, so it's tough to say. This actually goes through the same process too. They do the Tennessee maple charcoal filtered in the whole 9 yards. So, I mean, I guess the big moral of the story is it worth the extra money? I got the hit of the alcohol right off the bat.
That's exactly where I went. Well,
yeah, no, I
should have been shaking when you were yapping.
Yeah. Well, let it see. Now, again, this is the neck pour, so that's what makes it. When we first tried Jack Daniel's, we thought it was rough. And then as it went along, that nice banana, caramel, whole thing, it actually developed into something that I really didn't hate.
We did, or I came around.
Yeah.
It was always one of my negatives.
Right. When we first started the channel, we kind of dumped on it the whole time. But honestly, it did turn into something that it's still...
And oddly, in your little bag of tricks, we got a few more coming.
Well, that was, yeah.
Which was a weird collection that, for me, wouldn't be my first pick, but now we have quite a few.
I am starting to get, not as strong, but I'm starting to get the hint of the banana coming on.
None of the others coming into me.
No, not yet. I haven't tried a sip yet today, so let's give it a shot.
Oh, you get a caramel going down. No heat. I'm surprised. No hair.
No, I got a tingle on my tongue. No,
yeah, a little bit.
And it's still. I'm waiting. I don't mean to ignore you. I'm just. It's still on my tongue. Like I want to say, like it's actually lasting. And I don't remember that with Old Number 7. I don't remember it being a last.
I remember
it was a punch and a
being
drag.
a little more here.
Feet down.
And there's nothing there.
That was.
And I had a pretty good sip.
That was actually. I took a little.
And
it was my first sip.
I swished it.
No, I'm gonna do that now.
It's still like in my gums right now. So it's actually,
It's
and
funny when you
it was
listen
kind
to-
of less going down.
When you listen to Daniel from the whiskey, and he talks about that, what did he call it, an olfactory thing. So now that it's in your throat, when you smell it again, you get this smell from what's inside of your nasal and the smell
But see,
coming
now I'm getting the
backwards.
batter now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It totally does when you go back in.
It went down like with a little caramel-esque.
Mhm.
So,
No, there was like
it was a good drink.
so much smell now.
Mm.
If it isn't the batter, it is definitely like a caramel, brown sugar, oatmeal.
That in my brain, that's
Which is the batter, right. But to me, it's leaning more towards the oatmeal than it is towards the like the banana bread or the. It really doesn't have half as much. Like, I think I was searching for the banana, and I'm not really getting it. I'm really not getting a banana as much as
I get a
we
fruit
did.
hit, but I think this is probably will come around. If we did this like in one of the wars, like we do, and it sits for a bit, when you come back the second time, I bet we'd have one out in this.
That really coats your tongue nice.
It coats your tongue, but it doesn't.
And it tingles. Like
It
gives
does,
you
but
that-
it's almost like a rye tingle.
It
type
does.
deal,
It
and-
does.
But it's not that burnt.
None. No, you know what it reminds me? It reminds me of like the Evan Williams bottled in bond because it drinks like so. I know everyone hates the word smooth, but it doesn't drink like 100 proof. It coats and just goes down. Like it's just
Actually,
a
you might
nice,
even feel that
easy-
one a little longer down here on a bottle and bond.
Actually, let's just.
Only because I
just. Did you see that? I just might.
I seen your eye go closed.
Yeah, it missed my eyeball, but it
What
went
do you
on my
want to
nose.
do?
We gotta taste it next to old number 7. We have to.
I got it.
Because, you got a glass? I thought you meant you got the bottle. That's fine.
Hold on.
Just, we just
He's
have,
low.
we wanted to do it against the triple mash, but we will bring
We
that up
would've loved to.
Yeah, when we can get it. We might even have to get another old number 7 because,
I'll have to. I know I got to start talking louder too.
yeah, you do.
Yeah.
There you go. No, that's fine. I just want to see like,
This. I'll just put this over here because it's not gonna make it.
no, that's fine. Color-wise, it is definitely dark. I mean, there's a huge difference. That's 80. I want to say 80, correct?
I believe so.
I don't think it's an
think it
86.
says- yeah, it
I think
is.
Evan
It is
Williams
80.
is 86. I think that Jack
This
is
is your
80.
dumb numbers too. So 20.
20. Yeah, it was 27. 26.99. I can see it from here. Yeah, only because
Well,
it's
that's
from here. Trust me on that one. But so for $27 or $37.99, so it's about $11 more in our market. It's not that much more. It's like $5 more in Kentucky. Let me try all of
It's a long truck.
Massachusetts, man. You're not real, and don't get me started. They I don't know. Some liquors they don't
Our
let in. Some-
dealers are very friendly though in saying we're trying.
There's nothing they can do about it, right?
Different nose.
No, you definitely. I get more of the banana on the old number 7. Like that's the.
Well, it is down to the bottom, so it's been open for a bit. But
No, right.
you still get the little ethanol in that though. Let's see taste.
Oh, night and day. It's still good. I don't mind it now. Like it has a nice flavor, nice taste, but it has no lasting power on your tongue.
That has a way better flavor.
No, well, this is what I'm saying. Like it hits your
It's
tongue and
way
goes
more
right down.
caramel-esque.
Oh, this like gets on your tongue, coats you a little bit, has a whole lot more flavor. You really taste the watered down version. Like this developed into a nice little caramel.
And even going down.
Caramel oatmeal.
You're right. And what we used to bitch about with the original number 7 with hang time and heartburn or it's not there.
It has it's almost water-esque.
Yeah.
When you compare it to the, I mean, we've come to the conclusion the more we've been doing this, where I mean, our sweet spots.
Imagine.
It seems to be like 100 and up, really, like where you start really getting that nice coat. Because this it seems a whole lot more oily, a whole lot more of the flavor and the taste and the coat, and it sits on your tongue, and the finish actually is there.
I guess
Where this you get the taste,
You do.
but it's gone. It's like whoop.
I agree.
See you later. And this, so I mean, for us, it's an $11. I would actually even pay the $11 more, hands down, to get that, because this is a regular product. This isn't.
No.
This isn't.
I'm with you. I think
I wish it was a 750 milliliter, because now you lost 50 milliliters of stuff. You know what I mean?
Downfall. We're still gonna have to get another one of these.
Right.
Only because we got so many others coming up that we almost could do a comparison
Of Jack.
a blind. Yeah. And we still have a couple we didn't get yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, damn it. All right.
I'm trying to think. No, really, when you, not, and again, I came around on Jack. I actually think it drinks a lot nicer than it is seeming that it's weird.
He did call me and tell me that, and I'm like, yeah, okay. But even myself, I have come around.
You know, when I was comparing Jack to some of the cheaper ones, I'm like, it's so much more complex. It's so much more this. It's so much more that. But then when you compare it to this one, it seems so much inferior compared to, you know what I mean? Like, as much as I was praising it before, now I'm like, no, it's like so much.
It almost excites you even more when we get over
to
there
see what's on deck. I agree. To see
or what the triple mash will bring. When
right?
we can ever find it.
I'm actually super excited about it, because the people that I watch do that, it is a blend of 3 bottled and bond things. 60% of it, I want to say, is the rye that they have.
He's the rye guy.
And then 20% is one mash bill and 20% is another mash bill. So I'm really excited, because I really did like the Jack Daniel's rye. I really did like that. And but it's a fuller proof than what, because we haven't even tried that one. They have a full proof rye that we haven't found yet, and or I haven't really looked for it. I should say we haven't tried it yet, and
because there's so many other different companies we haven't tried.
Mm-hmm.
Just now, all of a sudden, they came out with a new one, and let's try it.
Right. So with that, I'm kind of excited to try that one. It's a couple dollars more usually than what this comes in at, but I have been liking that higher rye.
I think it was quite a bit more.
Oh yeah.
I think that wasn't that like 47?
I have yet to find. We found it online. I found it online in one store, and they wanted 45 for this one and like 57 for the other one, and I was like, yeah, I'm not paying that unless that's what our Massachusetts prices are. Like the store I've never shopped in that store. I just happened to find it online, and it wasn't that far. I was gonna go get it. But I have a problem with paying extra money for something that just because they want to make money. To me, it just bugs me.
I sent it to you, and I think I deleted it. But anyway.
But overall, yeah, that one really does.
I would personally, I would get the bonded.
I almost don't want to buy the old number 7 because of that. This one's so much better.
I know, but if we're gonna do like a
but it's not gonna win.
It's definitely not gonna win.
It's
gonna be way back here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's almost not even worth. It has no.
We'll get 2 nips.
Yeah, it has no chance of winning.
I don't think so.
No, like I said,
not unless one of those over there.
I mean, we can always grab another one, but there's when you compare this, this one to old number 7, it's night and day.
It is.
It really is night and day. It goes back kind of like when we did Evan Williams, though, and then we did Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. When you do the regular black label Evan Williams, it's good.
It is.
But when you compare it to, the what was it, 1843 or whatever, 1783, or if you compare it to the Bottle and Bond, you're like, oh, it's just not. Like, it just doesn't.
And again, our like you said, our sweet spot is more the proof closer to 196, I think, 100. 101, we have 103. We haven't really been complaining.
No, I can't imagine anyone who likes Jack wouldn't absolutely love this one.
Well, it'd be the nickels,
unless you're buying it. But Jack's not cheap. But like if you're buying it because it's cost effective.
But look, we just did it. It's 27 or 28. It's
11 in ours. Yeah,
so
it's 5 down south.
Well,
so
then the country boys will be probably doing this.
That's I don't know.
And that one's with the cork.
True.
They could be all cool.
Right?
I say if it's within reason, and I guess you'd have to look in your area. PA always comes up with different ideas, and they have different prices as well. Everybody's got a different price.
It
So.
really does. It really does. And you know, whatever it is with the Northeast, for some reason, Massachusetts, it's like, you know, New York, Massachusetts, we everything's always more expensive up here, always. And you know, because again, everyone's talking about the you know, the prices in their area, and they all vary. But I mean, everything is always cheaper down south, anyways. But overall, it's a bummer. It's a 700 milliliter instead of a 750. I'd feel better if it was a 750, but I would still buy this one hands down over old number 7. I think it's and we'll
I'm with them on.
we'll have to see when it comes to the
It's they're both good products.
Yep.
As much as I did not like that in the beginning, it's come around. But taste wise, this is so much more on your tongue, caramel.
I'm getting a banana now too, a little bit.
I like this one.
And I have a strong suspicion this is going to open up a lot more too.
I'm sure,
because that's what
I said.
did.
If we did a war, it would, you know,
it'll probably taste totally different.
Second time around, it's going to be like, wow, now the glasses come awake. But,
right. Really, it's actually.
We'll have to hide this one.
But I'm thinking you might have to.
It's gonna go. I'm thinking I would hit to the top. We got.
You know,
I don't know. What
I was
down,
thinking the
that's
same
only
thing, but the only problem is I don't think we could knock one down. It would be a high second shelf if that. You know what I mean? Like it would easily go in a second shelf.
It might move old granddad up actually.
Really? You think it has more than that? We can do that though. Old granddad been up there a while.
I
he
think
needs to get it knocked down. Not 114 though.
No,
The regular one?
No, yeah, the regular one. No, not 114.
No, that one's a nice one.
I think if it were me, that's where that would go. But
Shall it be written? Shall it be done? You know? No, that's fine.
I don't know if that's how it was said.
Something like that. That's the way I said it. You know how long ago it's been since I've watched the Ten Commandments?
It comes out every
17?
year.
I don't watch it. I mean, we were kids. What was the quote? Wasn't it something like that? It was something
something like
It was
that.
something
Now
like
you're gonna
that.
be confused, but
Yeah,
someone
Now I'm gonna have to watch it.
Someone will write it down for us and say, "Hey, stupid, here you go." This is
Yeah,
what it
well,
was.
I can't remember the last time I watched it, anyways. But it was something.
I've actually. What's weird with that one? I'll start it. It's such a long movie. Then I
There's so many movies I've never actually seen all of, and like I've never seen all of Forrest Gump. I've gone in and out, and I've seen like so many parts of it. I think I've actually watched it, but I've never seen To Kill a Mockingbird, or not that one. What's it like on Golden Pond? Everyone talks about. I've never watched that.
I watched all of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's so many shows. I have watched all of the Ten Commandments, but it was a billion years ago. But there's so many movies that are out. You know what I never watched all of was The Godfather. I saw previews for something the other day, and I'm like, I've never watched
a new one.
No, I'm talking about the
I've
actual
seen
original.
the old one too.
Yeah, I've never watched
I didn't
all
see
of
the
it.
new one.
I saw Scarface, but I've never
I've
watched.
seen that like 200.
Well, I've just never saw it. The guy.
It's one of my favorite movies.
It's just one of them things. Like I've never sat down and watched it all. So I don't know.
There's our movie review.
Well, there you go. Movie review. Here
I
it
can't
is.
talk for shit today for some reason.
Yeah. So there it is. Jack Daniel's Bond.
Oh yeah, lovable dog today.
Yeah, he's
lovable dog today.
He's happy.
Time to go.
So
video's over.
That's it. Yeah, that's what it is. He's like, give me a treat. It's all over. So 2 huge thumbs up from me. I say
Yes.
definitely buy it. So there you go. There is our review. So hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna say, even though
Wow,
we're way into it, we just babbled all over about movies and everything else, but the actual review. But that's it. So we'll leave it at that. So thanks for watching. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. By far.
Mm-hmm.
By
Oh,
far.
I 100% agree. That has so much more taste and flavor than